Hey, Tamia Dow here, and I'm so excited to see you all here. I am at the Brendan Palms Theater. Remember, this is where we used to have the Action on Film Festival, and I tell you what, my heart is just kind of experience a little bit of something right now because we know Dylan Weston is no longer with us, but he was a mentor to so many of us in the Las Vegas film industry, and I feel just blessed to be back in this atmosphere of what he created for us. So tonight we're here for a film. It's an international film. It's already won a whole bunch of awards, and it's called A Fragile Flower. I'm excited to tell you about what it's all about when we get through and maybe talk to a few of the actors and such. It is in Vietnamese with subtitles, and it is a beautiful film. So look forward for my recap on the film afterwards. Thanks for tuning in. So, we have the producer, one of the producers of this show, Dr. J here. Dr. J, can you tell them your full name and tell us how you got involved with this film?
Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is DrJacqueline Nguyen, and I'm a clinical compounding pharmacist for the last 25 years. So, like I share with everyone, this is my first rodeo entering into this realm of art and cinema and becoming a producer for this movie. Actually, I have two titles, but according to Hollywood standard, I can only pick one or the other. So I brought in all the investors in this movie. Well, 80% of the investors in this movie, I brought them in. So then technically, I am an executive producer, but then I passed the baton to my husband, Rakesh Tamabatwa. And then because I do the day-to-day producing and following up the whole team and making sure that this will turn out the way it is supposed to turn out. And then for today, this is monumental for us. Today is actually our opening weekend in 60 theaters throughout the United States. And Vegas will be at the Brendan inside the Palms Hotel.
And why is that significant that it's inside the homes?
Yes, it's very, very significant, and it has great memory for me especially is because to save money and to save on the production cost, the two scenes that you get to see at the beginning of the movie and at the ending of the movie where this main actress, she, the pinnacle of her life is that she gets to, everyone's dream is you get to do what you're good at. So for her, she has a beautiful voice, she has a demure personality, and such a beauty in herself that for her, her dream was to be able to sing on a big stage. So the Palm stage with 2,500 people, that was the opening scene of our movie.
Right.
And she actually sang live at the Palm in front of 2,500 people. And when you see like a massive amount of people flooding out, that's real people. Yes.
So tell me what inspired you to create this film.
Honestly, originally it was just a cultural project, but at the same time, I'm very proud to be a Vietnamese woman, but at the same time, it was one of my bucket lists to see that I can try to do something that is impossible. The reason I share that is because this is the first ever Vietnamese movie made 100% in the US. And the last 49 years, babe, we have not attempted to make a movie 100% in the US that can be able to be theatrically released in all theaters throughout the United States first. So we're the first one. So a lot of people were teasing me that I guess you paved the way or you're the trailblazer.
Well, come on, yes, you are, most definitely. Most definitely. So you said it was filmed all throughout, and I saw the different cities, San Francisco and this and there and
yes.
How long did it take you to film this film?
If you ask me from the day that we start shooting the movie, it's 1 month. But for the whole production, it took us a year nearly. 3 months for planning and getting licensing and permit. 1 month shooting the movie. The reason we try to do it fast, and I say 1 month is a lot of the movie, it will drag it on for months and for years. but we couldn't afford that because this is an independent film and it's very costly.
Yes.
And for me, I have to save as much money as possible for myself, for my investor, and for the whole movie project. So then after 1 month shooting the movie, we literally worked like 12 to 18 hours a day on some day. And just to get one scene right, it could take like 7 hours.
Yes.
And then after that, the post-production, it takes us about 7 to 9 months.
Okay.
And then finally, around this time last year was the beginning of our culmination of planning and everything. But one thing that everyone has to know is that the script writer is also one of the important characters in the movie.
She was in there too?
Yes. So
Was she the one with the hair? With the
no. Lekan, the one that helps the main actress to bring out her voice and to help her, guiding her and molding her along the way with the billionaire. She's always with the billionaire.
Oh, yes.
That's the script writer.
Okay.
And Lekan is her name in the character, but her real name is, she's a professional Vietnamese singer.
Yeah.
And all of the song in there is performed by her.
Oh, God.
It could be 30 years ago, it could be recent, but because she could be able to sing in different languages, French, English, and Vietnamese, and this movie is inspired by a true story of her best friends that passed away that are also a well-known Vietnamese singer in the community in the late 80s.
Where did you find all your Vietnamese actors?
Actually, to tell you the truth, there's only 3 professional actors in this movie.
Really, the acting was really good.
Yes, everyone was commenting on everyone's acting in there, even with my little role as a doctor.
Yes.
So everyone played their role really well, and I really appreciate my whole cast and crew for putting in their 110% effort and do this to the best of their ability so that they want to share and showcase the Vietnamese culture, the Vietnamese beautiful languages, and everything else that we want to share to the whole world. So today is very important. It's March 28, 2024, and it's actually the beginning of the opening weekend for our movie, A Fragile
Tomorrow's the big
Flower.
day, 29, right?
Yes.
Big day, yes.
So I am encouraging, begging, and hoping everyone by seeing or even hearing about this movie, I can guarantee you, and you have to agree, right?
Yes.
The 95 minutes that you spend to go see this movie this Easter weekend is well worth it, right?
Yes, and I'm glad you bring that up because what I noticed was the main character is a person of faith. I did notice
She's
that.
a Catholic girl.
Yes.
And so every time she felt like she needs to pray to God or she needs her moment of weakness, she would go to God and pray to her God. And that's where she gets to make all the right decisions.
Yes.
She didn't destroy someone else's family.
Yes.
Even though the guy loves
We don't
her.
want to tell too much, okay?
Yes, we don't want to tell too much. It's our secret, but you have to go and see it in theater.
Yes, so you know that it's perfect for this weekend because yes, she is a woman of faith. She's a Catholic girl, and she does. Oh, I love that. That couple things in there. How we know she's a Catholic girl.
She sang in choir.
She sang in the choir. She didn't drink any alcohol until she got older.
Yes.
When she got older, she drank alcohol.
And she got married in church.
She got married in church.
But we're not
yes.
going to tell you which man she chooses.
Yes. We're not. Well, you'll know there's a man for her, but you won't know which one.
No. We can tell the audience that there's 4 beautiful love
Stories. Yes.
that 4 men loves her tremendously in their different ways.
Yes, exactly.
And yet, you will get to see the different love that you will experience in this movie. And in the end, this is what I take out of it. There's so many layers to this movie that the message, the good message from this movie will take your breath away. You will find unconditional love.
Yes.
You will find selfish love. You will find jealousy. You will find a little humor in
Yes.
the gay guy, the fashion,
Yes, the fashion
assistant.
designer. Yes.
Yes. So definitely you get to see a little bit of everything. So I call this a V drama.
Yes.
Yes, right?
Most definitely.
High five, man,
Yes,
right?
I agree.
So if anyone loves K drama, you have to go see our first
V drama.
V drama that is 100% made in the U.S. After 49 years that we've been so busy becoming doctors, lawyer, dentists,
Yes,
pharmacists,
yes.
and engineer, but we forgot about the art and we forgot
Now
about.
you're embracing the arts again. So tell me what's next after you get this in and out. What's your next major project?
Oh, girly, you have to give me a break here. This is like a lot of
going.
this is a lot of gray hair and this is a lot of stress. But I do have a lot of offer on my plate,
I
even though
bet.
this is my first rodeo.
Yes.
So then I find it amazingly wonderful to get to meet so many wonderful people along this journey for the last 1 year making this movie, A Fragile Flower. So I don't know. I think that our next movie, if I was gonna make it, I will make about our love story with my husband, my Indian husband. And then with
okay.
what the Indian government is planning to do is giving us subsidies back
Okay.
for
Yes.
shooting the movie as long as you get to shoot the movie in India for 50% of the movie.
Yes, well, you're listening to a businesswoman here because in order to make a film, produce a film, you've got to be business minded and you got to begin with the end in mind, right?
Yes.
So she's talked already about her investors and how she needs to make sure to spend money wisely
Yes.
so her investors can still get something at her too. So I love this, listening to the business mind, knowing Dr.
I have
too,
three
and
companies.
you. Oh,
I
yes.
have three companies, and one of my company is running on its own. It's called Dr. J's Natural.
I saw that, yes.
Yes, it's a science-based skincare and nutraceutical company. So I'm very grateful for being a health holistic pharmacist coach.
Excellent.
That I get to coach cancer patients to
wow.
fight and survive and beat cancer the natural way.
Yes, natural. I love that. Natural. No, I can say natural medicine. Natural therapies, natural processes, away from
So
medicine,
my
right?
slogan is eat clean, drink green.
There you go.
Yes.
Very good.
So if you just remember that every time you're chewing on something, you have to ask yourself, is this an eat clean, drink green, Dr. J's approval?
Nice. So can you tell them how to follow the film?
Yes. Do follow our film if you are curious about it on our website, www.afragileflower.com, or go on all our social media in English, would be Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, A Fragile Flower Official on Facebook, or A Fragile Flower on Instagram. We appreciate you and we hope you come out and see A Fragile Flower this weekend. We really need all of your support. And this is a universal movie, right?
Yes, almost definitely.
Everyone can be able to relate.
Oh yeah, everyone will enjoy it. I've had the opportunity just to share with you to watch international films all around the world.
Awesome.
And I was so blessed and happy to hear that the Vietnamese movie was coming here to Las Vegas so I could see it. And then to be invited to not only meet Dr. J here and interview her, but just to see the whole cast and the film itself. So I do highly endorse this movie. Make sure you go watch it this weekend. Bless them, and let's bless getting more Vietnamese film and more international film and more diverse films
Yes,
made,
for sure.
right?
Different ethnicity. We need to learn about different cultures. So definitely, I appreciate different cultures, beautiful uniqueness.
Yes.
So for us, this is something that I want to share our Vietnamese culture to the whole world. So we appreciate you and we look forward for you to give us a chance and watch A Fragile Flower this weekend.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Okay, well, hello. You just watched A Fragile Flower.
Yes.
What did you think?
It was absolutely phenomenal. Being Vietnamese American myself.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool.
And being a person who was Vietnamese was born here and see an actual Vietnamese film in a movie theater was so overpowering, it's so overwhelming, and I was so proud of my own culture, that representation, and it was, I cannot express in so many words like how cool it was to see
Oh, nice.
our story being told on. Yeah.
Well, I love it. I love it. So give me, actually, tell me who you are first.
Hi, I'm Preston. I'm local here in Las Vegas. I teach dance fitness on the side, but also
Where do you teach dance fitness at?
I teach dance fitness at UFC gym.
Oh, okay, cool.
Here on Centennial side of Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. I'm
Really
over
far
there
north.
too. Yeah.
But regardless, also advocate, I run a nonprofit, and I do quite a bit out here in Phoenix. So.
Wow, I love it. And I like this entrepreneurial spirit that you're expressing here, right?
Yes.
Are you on social media?
I am on social media. My handle is GXPresto, PREST.
Okay, excellent. Will you be posting about this on your social?
I'll totally be posting this on my social media. I want to share this film with all the rest of the community. I have friends from California who are dying to watch this film and see themselves on the screen as well. And
It was so beautifully made. I love the music.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the cinematography, seeing all the different cities and all that kind of stuff. I really enjoyed that. And then I kind of got a kind of a soap opera-esque feel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So I truly enjoyed it. I thought that the story was well told. The actors were amazing.
beautiful.
Right?
Beautiful actress.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, well, the two main actresses, oh my goodness, the wife and then the main singer, oh my goodness, they were just beautiful women. The wardrobe was amazing. I could just go on and on and on. They really put attention to detail in this film. And it is definitely worth going out this weekend to your local theater to watch A Fragile Flower. Do you agree?
I totally agree.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Well, hello, you guys. I am here with Sue Wheat. She is a Las Vegas Asian American ambassador, and I'm so excited to be standing here next to her. She just watched the movie A Fragile Flower. What did you think?
Oh man, I loved it. I cried, I laughed, and love is always a sensitive and vulnerable topic, right? But what I love the most is that I'm a singer myself, and the fact that impact from your voice, I completely understand. It was unique. The rawness and the feeling that came from her, you can tell she put her heart into it.
Almost.
How can you not fall in love with that?
So beautiful. What was your favorite part of the show?
She was vulnerable, but yet strong enough to let everyone know what she was going through. And a lot of people can't do that. I think as a woman and watching a woman on screen, to do that and then to even act it out, that's powerful to me. She was true to herself.
Yes, she
She was able to let everyone know her feelings.
Yes, she did.
So I really think the actress did great in portraying this character, and it's empowering and inspiring at the same time.
Yes, it was. Perfect. Empowering and inspiring. I loved how she set her boundaries. She made her boundaries very clear, and she stayed true to all of those principles throughout, which was an amazing thing. Because a lot of times when people are, you're a performer, a lot of times people will challenge and keep pushing it with you to see how far they can get you to go outside of who you are and become who they want you to be. And she didn't do that. I like that about her character. She stayed very true to herself. Yes.
And this was a huge thing for the Asian American community as well. To see an all Asian cast, just like the Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes.
We're out here, we're supporting this movie, but what this is going to do is drive that domino effect of urgency to support your community,
Yes.
but also keep the hype going.
Yes.
Right? We want to be able to support each other and see you at the Oscars or see you at the Cannes Festival. Right?
Yes.
So,
I'm going to Cannes again this year,
Are
third
you?
time. Yes.
Jealous. Take me with you.
I'm looking to get you guys to Barcelona this year. I'm going to talk to Dr. J about that. But I have a little connect at the Barcelona Film Festival, so I'd like to see it go there. But I'm so glad you came out representing the Las Vegas Asian community.
Yes, anytime.
Of course. And you don't have your sash on. She was like, you probably don't recognize me because I don't have my crown and my sash on, which is true. But
I look different, yes.
You look a little different, but I love that you came out, and I thank you for supporting. I thank you for talking to Tamia Talks Talents.
Yes, thank you.
Bye. Hello. So you are part of the veteran community. You came out tonight to represent and to see this amazing film that we were all invited to. Thank you, Dr. Latron, for inviting us here. We loved her role. Did you see her in? I don't know if you read she was the first doctor, right?
Yes.
Yes, and great. I was looking for you to be on there again, Emily, but yeah, it didn't happen. Tell us what you thought of the film, Gigi. Oh, actually, Gigi, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Gigi the Vet. I am a veteran. I served for over 23 and a half years in the Army, and thank you so much for having me here. The movie was outstanding. Medically speaking, because I came from the medical dental field, on point when she was fainting, syncope. I loved it. The storyline was great. It made sense.
Yes.
It flowed. There was continuity. And just to be able to see our Pacific Islander sisters up on the screen and acting and portraying their real lives and their imagined and dream lives was wonderful.
Yes. I really liked it because it was a universal story. You know, we have a young lady who had an extreme talent. Started off in church. She was, she started off in church, and she stayed true to her faith throughout, which was really encouraging to me to see. Because so often when people get into performing arts, a lot of times they are snatched away from their faith and called to abandon it so that they can get higher where they want to be. And this, I won't tell you the whole story, but you have to watch it because she makes some very wise choices in here, heart-wrenching choices in here, because people want to get her where they want her to be, and she wants to stay true to who she is and who her faith is. And when she gets tripped up, right, where does she go? She was right there in the pews praying for direction, you know. So I was very encouraged by this movie. How about you? What stood out for you about the film?
The church scene, when it opened and she was singing in church, she didn't sing, she sang. I had to keep looking because I thought it was a sister, a black girl singing. And she was singing from her heart.
Yes, she was.
I was blown away. And then throughout the whole movie, the way she sang touched my heart, and you could just see everybody in the theater feeling it, swelling with pride, and right along with her throughout the whole movie.
Right. So would you encourage people to go see it this weekend?
This weekend, go back again next weekend.
Yes.
It's excellent. It's a must-see.
Yes, it was really good. And I want to just again thank Dr. Emily and Dr. J for bringing us out here so we could see it and be able to support and sit here and enjoy this amazingly well put together film.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, guys. Well, hello. It's Tamia Dow here, and I am here after the film of A Fragile Flower. What an amazing film. It was the Las Vegas premiere, and we are so excited to get some feedback from the audience members. So, Donna, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
What did you think of the film?
I thought it was fantastic. I love the music, the drama of it. Everything was wonderful. I thought it might bother me a little bit that it wasn't in English, but it did not bother me at all. I loved it.
So the subtitles flowed and it was easy to follow?
Everything was great.
Would you highly recommend this film for viewers?
Absolutely. I can't wait to go home and tell all my friends.
Excellent. Be sure to post on social media. Thank you for coming. Hello. So we're here again, and we're getting feedback from the audience members who watched the show today. So what did you think of the show, Pastor?
I am so honored that I was one of the people that was chosen to come and see this movie. The movie was excellent. It was put together well. And I tell you, it was a heart movie. It made your heart feel the love through her song. So I really enjoyed the movie. It was awesome.
What's your favorite scene?
To tell you the truth, the favorite scene was when he came in there and he grabbed her.
Don't tell the whole story now. Just
my favorite scene was when the married man came in and they came together. But she had to let them know.
Don't tell them everything. Okay, we gotta put little teasers out there. But yes, that was a good scene. That was a really good scene.
It was well put together.
Excellent. Thank you. Tell us your name.
Charmaine Lee. I love the movie. I love the storyline. I like how they put it together. It definitely was heartfelt, and I love the way that they started off with how faith can actually lead to other things, and because of that, you know, the passion behind it, how one leads to the other, and the passion of her career, and the passion of everything that she did for her.
So how did you feel about the title? It's called a fragile flower.
That's what I'm saying. The passion behind it made it so fragile. That's what it is the passion, because we don't have enough passion in us.
Right.
So it was very fragile, and that's what I thought.
Would you recommend people go see this film?
Absolutely. I would recommend you go see it, and with an open mind, because it is very, passionate.
Came here to see this premiere, the Vietnamese movie.
What did you think?
That was amazing. I thought it was also very similar to I'm Filipino, so it's very the similar genre and storylines to the Filipino movies. So,
Right.
So, but yeah, I was well shot. I just wasn't. I didn't know what to expect, and it was just a well shot movie. Because you don't really see too many theatrical international or theatrical releases for international films out here in the U.S. So you really don't know what to expect. But it was actually really well shot and well put together.
The story was very well put together.
Very a lot of twists and turns. It's a good story shit, and it was great. And people came out. And so the community came out and came out full force.
Yes, we had a full house.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So thank you again, Dr. LaTron, for getting us here. We really enjoyed the movie. We got to see you for a quick second. Not even enough for me to get the camera up to take a picture, but you did a fabulous job.
I've never seen a movie like this. I kind of felt like it was kind of like the Asian Selena in its own way. I felt like, I love the singing aspect because I was a singer myself for many years. So I really felt like it was more like a Star is Born Selena kind of thing. It had a very... it had a love story, in it, but I really...
Two love stories going.
Well, that's how it is, right? I love, hate, love.
We had an amazing time tonight. It was so amazing. The house was full. There were so many people who came here from the Asian community, from just the filmmaking community. You saw quite a few of our filmmakers come through here. We're all about supporting one another. And tonight, seeing this, A Fragile Flower, was a true blessing. I really enjoyed the message. The actors were all amazing. And I encourage you this weekend to go to your local theater and get your ticket to A Fragile Flower. Bring your friends, tell your friends, post on social media. Let's get this movie to the high level. Let's get it to #1. That would be amazing for an independent film. But you know what? We can do it. So go out, support the film. God bless you.